Take that risk. Simple as that. There's no secret formula. There's no perfect timing. No magical window of opportunity that opens with a sign that says, now's the time. You either bet on yourself, or you stay stuck. You either take the shot, or you spend your life watching others take theirs. You think you have time. You think life is going to wait around for you to be comfortable, to be confident, to feel ready. It won't. The truth is, life doesn't reward comfort. Life rewards courage. It rewards action. Every dream you have, every vision, every goal. It's going to require risk. You're going to have to put something on the line. Your ego. Your pride. Your comfort. Your schedule. Maybe even your reputation. And that's what scares most people. They don't want to look stupid. They don't want to fail in front of others. They don't want to hear the, "I told you so." So instead, they shrink. They settle. They play it safe. But here's the thing. You're not here to live safe. You're here to live loud. To make a dent. To take your shot. You want to start the business. Do it. You want to move to that city. Go. You want to change your life, leave the job, chase the passion. What are you waiting for? Because if you're waiting for clarity, it comes from motion, not sitting still. If you're waiting for certainty, that doesn't exist. And if you're waiting for permission, you'll be waiting your whole life. Take that risk. You know what's really risky? Wasting your potential. Living a life you never wanted. Waking up 10 years from now and realizing you played small. Because you were scared of discomfort. Let me break this down. Risk is pain. But regret is torture. So if you're scared to jump, ask yourself. What's the worst that can happen? You fail. Cool. You learn. You fall on your face. Perfect. You grow. But if you don't take that risk, you stay exactly where you are. Watching life pass you by while others take chances, fail forward, and eventually win. Look, nothing about greatness is guaranteed. But what is guaranteed is this. You will never rise by staying in the same place. You're going to have to leave your comfort zone. You're going to have to move without applause. You're going to have to build without a blueprint, trust your gut, and go anyway. And that's where the magic happens. Because risk brings power. Risk builds character. Risk creates opportunity. Every person you admire, they bet on themselves before anyone else did. Steve Jobs dropped out and risked it all on Apple. Cristiano Ronaldo left home as a kid with nothing but drive. Andrew Tate took hits, hate, and setbacks, and turned it into dominance. David Goggins turned trauma into triumph through pure force of will. You think they had certainty? No. They had a vision. And they moved anyway. That's the blueprint. That's the difference between thinking about success and actually creating it. So what's the risk you've been avoiding? Is it starting the business? Leaving the relationship? Cutting off distractions? Speaking your truth? Investing in your growth? Whatever it is, stop running from it. Run toward it. You want something big? It comes with a big price tag. And risk is part of the cost. You can keep trying to control everything. But you'll only end up controlling nothing, except your regret. Here's the raw truth. Most people won't do it. They'll sit on the sidelines. They'll talk a big game. They'll post motivational quotes, but never act on any of them. But not you. Because deep down, you know you were made for more. And to get more, you have to risk losing what's not even working for you anymore. That job that's draining you. Let it go. That environment that's shrinking you. Walk away. That fear that's paralyzing you. Break it. You've got one shot at this life. And it doesn't wait. So stop hesitating. Take the risk. Apply the pressure. Move with conviction. And don't apologize for wanting everything. You're not crazy for wanting to change your life. You're not wrong for wanting freedom. You're not delusional for dreaming bigger than anyone around you. You're just not scared to risk being different. Because the truth is, if you don't risk, you don't grow. And if you don't grow, you die standing still. So take that leap. Chase that goal. Build that business. Cut the excuses. Say yes. Say no. Do what's required, and then double it. Take that risk. Simple as that. Let me be real with you now. If you're still hesitating, it's because your fear is louder than your belief. You're imagining everything that could go wrong. What if I fail? What if I lose money? What if people laugh? But let me ask you this. What if it works? What if that risk you're scared to take leads to a future 10x better than anything you've ever imagined? What if your entire life changes because of one bold move? Are you willing to trade certainty for greatness? Or are you going to stay stuck for the rest of your life trying to play it safe? You see, we're all walking a thin line every day. One side is fear. The other is possibility. And every day you either feed your fear or you feed your future. Fear says stay where it's comfortable. But possibility? That whispers to your soul, go. Now. Before it's too late. Because nothing is promised, not time, not health, not opportunity. If you don't move now, when will you? When the bills stack up? When you've got more responsibilities and less energy? When you're burned out and buried under regret? No. The time is now. This is the window. Take the risk. I get it, risks are uncomfortable. But so is settling. So is watching someone else live the life you dreamed of, simply because they took a shot and you didn't. You've been playing it small. You've been trying to stay unnoticed. Trying not to rock the boat. But greatness doesn't live in silence. It lives in action. In movement. In the bold. You're not starting over. You're starting forward. You're leaving the version of you that tolerated mediocrity. You're stepping into the version of you that demands more. And yes, it will be hard. Yes, you'll be tested. Yes, there will be nights you question everything. But you know what? That's the path to becoming. You don't become powerful by avoiding storms. You become powerful by walking through them. By getting bruised, getting bloodied, and still showing up. And at some point, you're going to have to trust yourself. You're going to have to say, I don't know exactly how, but I know I will. That's what betting on yourself really means. Not having all the answers. But moving anyway.